3 Originals by Tobe Nwigwe. After the success of his Tobe From the Swat tour sold out, he continued his Get Twisted Sundays. Nelle has had her baby, and Tobe Fat announced one is on the way. With the tour being extended, we got a new album called 3 Originals. How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of 3 Originals by Tobe Nwigwe.
3 Originals by Tobe Nwigwe, man. We saw him in concert last year. Was that last year?
Dang, what?
No,
it was in November. I remember because it was cold. It was cold waiting in that line because you got there late.
It was cold.
And I was in there waiting in the line.
Yeah, Bang Bang was with us too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was last year. Then he came again
concert.
Just recently. That's the one that we didn't go to.
Right before this came out.
Yep.
So, 3 Originals. How you feel about this album artwork, man?
It's a stark difference from the other two, but I appreciated it because, something different. It was all hand drawn and everything like that. So I thought it was kind of cool. I'm guessing one was a symbol for each song. I'm guessing because there's 10 of them, 10 songs. So that's what I came away with. That's
a strong possibility. I can see that. I like the way the 3 looks. It does look like a kid did it, but it still looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I do like the way that it was hand drawn. I think that was probably like the dopest aspect of it.
Yeah.
The flow of this project. If you've heard any Tobe Nwigwe project, you already know the flow of this project. I'll just say that.
Yeah, man. The flow is very reminiscent. You're gonna just get a lot of like boom, boom, and then just Tobe coming in spitting it's typical Tobe former. But yeah.
Highlights. Seems like we're speeding through this. Highlights, man. Spice featuring Spice Adams. That joint is dope. It was dope when it came out. Yeah, Spice Adams is a fool. If y'all don't know who he is, man, go watch his cranes in the sky.
Yes, the cranes in the sky. All his sample videos where guy didn't know the sample it is.
Yeah,
some people really be believing that he didn't know.
Yeah, seriously,
it's funny, man.
Come on, that's why he names the video there. Come on. Yeah, but Spice is really dope. Peep Game featuring Fat. I thought that was a dope addition to this joint. Cage Bird featuring Nelle. That was really dope.
Yeah.
Prosper is cool, but it's cool. I like it.
Okay.
I'll just say that I like it. And I'll go with Shine.
Okay. Yeah, man. I like how he opened up with Bountiful. I remember seeing that video. That video was amazing. Really dope. Spice is just something about that build up he has. Spice added a lot. Spice Adams was cool, but just the battle up of his rap, I just like how he did everything in that song. It was really, really great. Cage Birds, man, I just like how it was like a reflective song of where they come from, when they started and everything like that. And the video for that was dope, and it was dope to hear Nelle rap. I thought that was really, really cool. Added another layer to their whole dynamic as a group. I really enjoyed Prosper just because of the beat, man. The beat is just hard to me. And you got David Michael Wyatt with his angelic voice coming in. It's just perfect, man. Just real perfect. I love Against the Grain and Shine. I love how they follow it as one song. I feel like that's one song.
It feels like it because Shine is part of the end against.
But when you listen to the interview, he said that the reason Shine was made because a lot of people around him was like, yo, y'all should turn that into a song.
Oh, okay.
So that's how that song came to fruition. And I love Old to Fat, man. I feel like, the way he dropped the announcement of them having a baby was dope because they did this with the video on Get Twisted Sunday. And I just thought it was cool. They did it in their way, and it was really fitting. And I just feel like it's a really heartfelt song that anybody can really relate to, with their significant other and having a baby and a child, whatever like that. But, it's just really, really dope.
Yeah. Low lights, man. Look, on Bountiful, I felt like the 808s were clashing with Tobe's voice. I felt like that's an engineer thing, though, that didn't have anything to do with Tobe or Nelle.
Okay.
But it'd probably be good for Nelle to take notice, like Tobe's voice clashes with this frequency, so try to keep that frequency less inside of the beats. It was just, maybe it was me or the systems I was listening to it on, but it didn't matter if it was the headphones, the car, or those speakers. I still was like, there were a couple times where I heard what he said, but it wasn't as clearly as I would have liked it to have been, like the rest of the song had been.
Okay.
Might Get Slid, I hated the hook on that joint. I really did. I did not like it at all. And then my main low light is the fact that I feel like Tobe needs to switch it up, because as soon as I went into it, I was just like, it's like the originals 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he changes up the flow here and there, but I'd like to see something different, because I feel like we got 3 projects back to back that is extremely close in sound sonically. Like, You can put random songs from these all on one project, and it'll still sound like the same project. You know, and is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's up to you to choose. You know, but I just know I'd like to see Tobe try something different after this.
Yeah, Mike Gets Lit, I wasn't feeling the hook either. That kind of broke the song for me. I thought it was cool because of what he was rapping and what he was spitting.
He kills every verse.
Yeah, he really kills every verse. But that hook just kind of broke it. And I'll pick back on what you said too. Like, as much as I enjoy the project, I can't help but feel like I want to hear something. I don't want to say more from Tobe because Tobe kills it. But just something like a different palette. I don't want Nelle to change how she do beats or anything like that. But maybe just the approach to the songs and how it sounds, because like you said, you can put this with originals, more originals, and still kind of be on the same kind of playlist. You can just mix it up and make your own. So going forward, you know, I know they've been having success with the tours and everything, so they're probably just trying to stay in his pocket where they really cool and they got everybody enjoying the music. But after this, I hope that we see another evolution from Tobe's sound, because I feel like he got that spark. And I don't want the artist to get comfortable with what's going on with like, you know, what he has right now. But I have no doubt that he can. So it's not much of a low light, but I just hope that going forward, we continue to hear the evolution of his music and everything like that.
The reason why it's a low light for me is because I'm just saying, if we get 4 originals and it sounds just like this, then it's going to be like, all right, it's nah. Like, even though he still probably will be killing it. You know what I'm saying? Because like we said, I want to make it very clear. Tobe is killing it throughout this whole project, man. He killed me with the hanging with the shells since April. He had so many lines in here where I was just like, that's actually pretty dope. But it's just the same format. You know he's gonna hit you with like 4 bars and then hit you with the ooh, and then he's gonna hit you with the fat line. Like it's always the same.
It's coming
formula.
real familiar.
It's becoming very systematic. Even though he may change the flow up, it still follows the same formula. Final thoughts, man. Look, man, Tobe Nwigwe is one of the dopest spitters there is out here. I just want to see, and it's like it's not like I want Nelle to stop making beats or anything. Right. I just want to hear maybe him getting on a Pharrell beat. Might change the way it's.
Oh, that's a lot coming from you.
I mean, hey, I like a lot of Pharrell beats, whether you want to believe it or not. I like Danger. I like Shake Your Ass. I like Snitch from Pusha T. You know what I'm saying? Grinding. Like, it's just a lot here recently. Not really been feeling it, but I'm just saying, like, Mike Will Made It, or Eminem, or Just Blaze. Like, just imagine Tobe on Just Blaze, like where that could go. I'm pretty sure Tobe has the qualities to be top tier elite style rapper. But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like if we keep getting this, I don't see him gaining many new fans. I feel like he's just gonna maintain the ones that he has, and then they're gonna slowly fall off because it's gonna be like, I've heard that before.
Well, I feel like, you know, Tobe has, you know, gave us another project of a collective sound that he has with the people around him. And listening to the outro, you know, I really appreciate, you know, what they have built as like a family, as they always say, because, you know, they always ask him, are y'all a group? And he's like, no, we ain't no group, we a family. And I really appreciate that aspect to his music, because I really feel that as a collective, listening to his music and watching his videos. And I feel like, you know, this is kind of like the perfect cap off to, I guess, the original series. So hopefully this is like, you know, it, and then it goes from something else here, and I will appreciate that. But I feel like no matter what, Tobe is going to bring his A game to everything, and I think that's what really comes apparent from this project, is that Tobe consistently pushes, you know, his sound, you know, to where he's going to get heard. You're going to be paying attention to his music and everything like that.
Final grade. Look, man, I'm still going to give it a check. But when I say in a check, it's on a lower end of a check just because it is very familiar. Tobe kills everything. Nelle kills the beats. Fat's inclusion on this project is really dope. I like most of the guest appearances. I even thought Young Deji was actually pretty dope with what he was used for. Just didn't like the hook on that one. But I'm going to give it a check. I think Tobe is still dope. Just want to hear something a little different. I don't want to hear Dave Chappelle do the same jokes every time I see him. When we went to see Mike, did we see Mike Epps in real life? it was Mike Epps or Cat Williams, one of them we saw, and they were saying jokes from the movies, and it was just kind of like, nah, it's Chris Tucker. He was saying jokes from the movies, and it was just like, why would you do jokes from the movie? Like nigga, I seen the movies. Like, we laughed maybe like one time the whole show.
Oh wow!
And that was like at the beginning when he said a joke about the IRS counting his money.
Okay.
And that was it. Everything else wasn't funny. And he got to the point where he was asking people, "Hey, what do y'all want to hear? What y'all want to hear me joke about?" And it's just like, hey, we paid you.
We definitely won't want nobody to get to that lane.
Yeah, so I don't want Tobe to get to where, like, when the next song comes on and I could just pinpoint, you know, I could do that with Jadakiss flow. Like, I love Jadakiss, but I can do that with his flow. I can say, hey, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do this. You can tell me the first bar and I could probably finish it for you because his style is kind of systematic.
Yeah, man, you're gonna get a check from me. I feel like, you know, despite everything, you know, becoming familiar and everything like that, you still get a good project. You always get that consistent flow of sound and production when it comes from Tobe and his camp. And I'm just excited to see where he goes from here because I just like his image and everything that he does and everything that he talks about. You know, he's really staying in his lane and he's gaining looks from everybody in the industry, man. Like, it's just amazing to see how much he has come from the point that we started listening to him and everything like that. So it's real cool.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Tobe, Nelle, and Fat, and Eric Thomas, you know, as well. Shout out to all of them.